Hey there gamers, welcome to another episode of our weekly Dreamsnap series. Today we're going to be seeing my rank and rewards for the most recent outfit challenge, which was the fall outfit challenge. And before I go check my mail and I go look at the rank and reward for this particular submission, I am going to be open with you guys. I really don't think this one's going to be good at all. I actually stepped outside of the theme, which is something I never do, and I ignored certain things in the description. But I just wasn't feeling like doing it as it was described. So I'm really sure my Dreamsnap score and rank on this one is going to suffer. But I wanted to make something that I really liked, and when I was trying to go with the cozy sweater vibe, I just I don't know, it wasn't really vibing with me. I didn't care for it as much. I wanted to go with something that I would personally wear in the fall season. So maybe that'll go over well, but I highly doubt it. It all really comes down to whether or not people vibe with the outfit I came up with. Of course, with us going into fall, I had to go with a flannel. As you know, if you watch my videos, I'm always wearing flannels, okay? So I have an obsession with flannels, even when it's not fall, but fall is flannel weather for me. So yeah, I had no choice, okay? So I don't know if people are gonna like it or they're gonna hate it, but we made a cool scene, and I really like the outfit I put together, and I really like the area that I took the Dreamsnap in as well, so we'll see. You know, maybe people liked it, maybe not. Either way, I'm really excited to reveal the Dreamsnap to you, so regardless of whether or not we got the 4,000 moonstones, I'm just excited to show you the entry. So with that said, let's make our way outside, and we'll check the mail. Oh, and if you guys like this kitchen, we actually came up with this during the Dreamy Kitchen Dreamsnap challenge. I just redid my living room to kind of match it and go with it, so we're gonna walk through here as well. But this is my new living room. It was long overdue. I really needed to overhaul it because my living room was just so basic, and it's the first thing you see when you walk in. So yeah, we recently just had a big decorating stream where I just completely overhauled the living room. But I know this isn't what you're here for, so I still wanted to show it off. But yeah, you guys are here for the Dreamsnap, so let's go see how he did. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am always nervous about checking my mail because I never know what to expect, so maybe I'm just stalling. Oh, and on the topic of stalling, there is one really important thing I would like to say before we open this mail. You guys, all of you, thank you so much. We hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube last week. At the beginning of this year, I had a little over 1,000 subs. So I've started working on a massive thank you video. It's gonna tell you a lot more about me as a creator, and it's going to tell you exactly why I am super thankful that so many of you guys have appreciated the content I put out. That video should be out this weekend, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So honestly, just thank you so much, you guys. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and see how he did. All right, and the results are... Wow, this was my worst performing Dreamsnap ever. I made the Dreamsnap for me like I typically do. So this one we got 1,500, but I'm still really excited to share it with you guys. But yeah, this is my worst rank ever, and it is my worst moonstone reward ever. But with that, I really like what I came up with, and I wanted to stay true to what I see as a fall outfit. But, you know, when the Dreamsnap challenge says cozy sweaters, you know, and you don't kind of go in that direction, it can hurt it. Maybe that's not what hurt it. Maybe it was something else. You never know. Like I said, you never know what kind of voting pool you're going to get. But on average, we do always tend to do really well with moonstones. So I think I was kind of overdue a lower score for once. So, you know, I mean, hey, here it is. And I'll still take the 1,500 free moonstones, you know. Like I always say, when you make your Dreamsnaps for you and you don't let rank and reward bother you, you're gonna win every time. And honestly, I really like the photo I came up with, so I consider this a victory. All right, you guys, now that you've seen my rank and reward for the Fall Dreamsnap Challenge, let me give you your first look at my lowest ranking Dreamsnap to date. And here it is. So like I said, I just wanted to make an outfit that would be true to something I would actually wear in the fall. And like I said, I do feel like it kind of steps outside of the description itself, and there could be plenty of things people may not like about it. Could be the filter, could be the coloration. Most likely it has to do with the outfit. But overall, I'm happy with it. I love the hay bale and the tiki torch there in the foreground. I like having the tools to the left of me. And since my avatar looks kind of like a lumberjack, I really like the fact that we have some chopped wood and a tree stump, like that's where the wood chopping happens. I really wish there was like an axe on that little tool rack because it would have fit a lot better. I love having the pumpkin patch kind of hidden in the back and then having these like pumpkins on the right-hand side, the little campfire there as well. And then the leaf strewn path, I think, is just so cool for all of the fall pictures. When I was voting on these, I saw so many people using the leaf strewn path, and I'm so glad a lot of people did, and the leaf strewn rugs. I think they're awesome for this. I went with a lot of the Japanese maples. Now, I do really wish that in the game we had some like orange leaf trees, and I know this was not a decor challenge, but I like to build beautiful scenes for the outfit, just to complement it, and I feel like this one was really fun. Am I disappointed with how it did? Well, certainly. But this provides me with a very uncommon opportunity. And when life gives you lemons, you gotta make some lemonade. So while I'm disappointed that the Dreamsnap didn't do as good as I was hoping it would, I'm actually excited to be in this position because every single week, every single video, I see loads of comments with people feeling down, discouraged, deflated, and disappointed with their score and rank. I want to take this opportunity to show you just how much things can fluctuate and how fast that can happen. We've been in over 2 months of Dreamsnap challenges, and I've been able to claim 4,000 moonstones every single time except for this time and one other. Now, some of you have been able to get 4,000 every time, or even got first or second place. So I'm not bragging or saying I'm the best ever. What I'm saying here is that if you're really proud of a Dreamsnap and it doesn't do well, stay proud of it. Make a Dreamsnap you love. For example, I make every Dreamsnap under the assumption that I'm going to be showing it in future videos. So when I release my Dreamsnaps, I try to make something that I'm going to be excited to show, regardless of how it does. And this case is no different. My Dreamsnap may not have done well at all, but at the end of the day, it's another exciting addition to my collection. And if I'm being honest, I just love watching this collection grow. So like I said, this was the first time I sort of heavily disregarded certain things regarding the challenge, but I don't regret that. I feel like I've got a good idea about how to be very competitive with my Dreamsnaps, but also I feel like I have a really good understanding of when to be super competitive with my Dreamsnaps and when not to be. If a Dreamsnap challenge appears that you're not super into, my best advice is to have fun with it and don't be overly concerned with your score, rank, or placement. Now, I know if you really need those moonstones, then it's gonna be hard to take that approach. You're like, no, senpai, I need the 4,000. Like, I really wanna get this, and I'm out of moonstones. Well, then that's fine, that's fine. You know, I know that can be tough and stressful, but if you end up doing really good for a period of time and you got some moonstones in the bank, then just remind yourself that you can play around every once in a while and step outside the box. And with all of that out of the way, it's time to step into a very exciting part of the video where we are going to take a look at the brand new Dreamsnap challenge. Now, of course, next week I will be revealing my Nightmare Before Christmas entry, and I love decor challenges. I think that's where I really shine. I've gotten 4,000 moonstones on every decor challenge I've done, so I really hope I don't break that streak, but like I was just saying, if I do, so be it. So let's take a look at the new challenge, which we already know is going to be a new outfit challenge because, like I said, last week we had the Nightmare Before Christmas decor challenge. So let's see it. And what a surprise. Nobody ever saw this coming. That's sarcasm, by the way. This has actually been popping up and they teased it on social media. So I think everybody knew we were going to get a pirate Dreamsnap challenge. So we have another outfit challenge. This one is called Swashbuckle and Swagger. Or should I say it like Swashbuckle and Swagger? I don't know. I don't even know if that's a good pirate accent. You know what? Forget it. All right. An outfit challenge. Avast. It's time to set your sights on the horizon, shiver your timbers, and put on your piratey best. All right, well, this looks really cool, but I feel like I just did a pirate Dreamsnap. For Critter Love, we made this one. But of course, this was a decor challenge. And it wasn't supposed to be pirate themed. It's just, you know, you theme it around one of the critters, so, or two, or however many you want. Since this one was about the critters, I really really wanted to play with the new pirate parrot because we had all this cool pirate stuff and I wanted to enjoy utilizing it for a dream snap, which I did, but that was only 2 videos ago. So I feel like I just did this in a way, but it's all right. That one did really good. I love the pirate stuff and I can't wait to dive into this one next. This week's mandatory requirements are going to be simple and strong, and this week's suggested requirements are going to be playful and wondrous. All right, well, good luck on the pirate challenge. I hope everyone enjoys it, which I'm sure you will, because who doesn't like pirates? All right, now we are on to the final part of the video. It's time to vote for your Dreamsnap submissions. I've been so excited to see what everyone did with this challenge. Of course, we are talking about Frightfully Festive, a decor challenge that states, have a holly jolly haunting in your valley as you celebrate the nightmare before Christmas. So with that, let's dive into it. All right, we have our first couple of options here. One is an indoor photo, which is pretty interesting. I was expecting to see a lot of outdoors, but I love what she's done here. She's got on Sally's dress, and this is such a cool, like, Halloween themed room. We also have the tonics here, like the deadly nightshade, some of the items used by Sally to poison the doc so she could sneak out. And the fact that she's standing in front of them and she has like the little potion vials here and that smirk on her face makes me think that this scene is set up to tell a story. So I think this is really fun, and I think this is an awesome way to celebrate the nightmare before Christmas. Now, this is a decor challenge, so looking at everything else here, there is a lot of like fun Halloween energy in the photo. We have a jack-o'-lantern here, we have pumpkins here, more potions on the back table, Scar's stove, the haunted paintings, this little book nook right behind me here. Overall, I love what she's done. Now, this one here on the right, I love that she's wearing the Jack Skellington suit and she's taking the picture with Zero. That is really cute. And we have the little Mickey Mouse pumpkin here. I see Zero's house, and she has these candy cane trees in the background. That's really fun. So I love the way she set up this picture and the way she's tied in like Christmas and Halloween. However, with this being a decor challenge, I feel like the other photo just had a lot more going on in terms of decor. There was a lot more of a story being told, from my perspective anyway. So I really like both, but I'm gonna go with the Sally one here on the left. All right, for our next two, here's the first one on the left, and this is an interesting setting for the photo. She's of course in the Forgotten Lands. She has the tree house behind her. I got a Dreamlight fruit tree behind me. The outfit is really fun, but I'm not really seeing any Nightmare Before Christmas decor or anything that kind of ties this into Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe if she put a little gift box somewhere or a Christmas tree or some more Halloween decor. I don't think I see like any Halloween decor. Maybe it's like tucked away behind her, but I'm not really getting the theme from this one. Now, looking at the one here on the right, and interestingly, it looks like she chose to take this in the Sunlit Plateau. It may be because she does not have the Forgotten Lands unlocked yet, but setting aside, there's a lot of really great stuff happening in this photo. We have the famous Nightmare Before Christmas hill here, just looking like it's ready to unravel. We have the Halloween Town arch, and behind her here, I do see the fountain. It's just kind of hidden. I would have loved it if she had moved that fountain to the right a little bit so we could see that. Like the hill is on the left, the arch is in the middle, and the fountain's on the right. That would be really cool. All right, so between these two, I definitely got to go with the one on the right here. They were definitely, there was a lot more happening to celebrate the Nightmare Before Christmas in this photo. Though I really did like the outfit on the one on the left. It was fun. All right, on to our next set here. We're gonna start with this one here on the left-hand side. I love that she has on the witch hat. We have the harvest banner with the corn and the pumpkins. I see a jack-o'-lantern behind that one on the left. And there's a stack of pumpkins behind her as well. I also love that her squirrel and Stitch are wearing costumes. This gives me the vibe that they're like out on Halloween night going trick-or-treating together. I think that's really fun. Though, with that said, I would have loved to have seen some Nightmare Before Christmas decor or items somehow incorporated into the photo, but at least this player included the theme of Halloween. Now, checking out this one here on the right, and I'm seeing a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas decor on this one. We have the Halloween Town arch again. In the movie, that arch is actually at the entrance of the graveyard. If we look here, we have the Halloween Town arch. We have the infamous hill in the background there. And then on the left, we can see the Halloween Town fountain as well. She's got pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. And I also love, if you look behind me here, let me move this to the left, there are some animal bones right there that were kind of blocked by my camera. So I thought that was a fun touch. And I'm gonna move that back now. She also chose to take this photo in the Forgotten Lands, and I really like her outfit. She's got on the kitty cat face paint, she's got these horns on, she's got these broken wings. And in The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town was just filled with all kinds of different monsters and creatures. But there was also a cat, the cat that Sally was petting. So maybe that's another reference. Either way, when looking at both of these, I really enjoy both of them. And I think the one on the left is so cute. I love the trick-or-treat vibe she's got going on. But since the challenge was stating specifically to celebrate The Nightmare Before Christmas, and we have decor from The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's really what I'm looking for as a voter. Now, you don't have to. You can just say, hey, Nightmare Before Christmas means Halloween, so anything Halloween goes. That is totally fine. It's your vote. I'm not here to tell you how to vote. I'm only here to explain why I'm voting the way I am. So we're gonna go with the one here on the right. Oh my God, I love this one here on the left. Check this out. This is so cool. She's right up on the hill. She's got Sally's outfit. The Zero Fox is looking into the camera, and it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. We have even the little Dreamlight Valley like banner. She's got the little Dreamlight Valley symbol there. And then behind her, we have this beautiful setting where you're gonna see the Haunted Mansion completely decked out for Halloween and Christmas, aka the Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that she has the Halloween Town fountains there. I love that there's a Christmas tree. If you look at the hill, there's a Christmas tree tucked away right behind it. And if you look closely on the right side, right behind my webcam ring, let me hide that as well, right behind that fountain right here, there is actually one of the light posts from last year's Christmas Star Path. I don't see a lot of those, and I'm really glad she utilized that. Shows that she's been playing for quite some time. Overall, this one was really fun, and I enjoy this one so much. I think this is the best one I've seen so far. Now, looking at the one here on the right, I do love that he's striking like the spooky pose. That's really fun. He looks like he's gonna go out to like a Halloween ball, and he did include a jack-o'-lantern and some pumpkins in the background, as I can see. Also worth mentioning, he does have the Nightmare Before Christmas like tonics and bottles right here too. And while his submission was very cute and very fun, the one it's up against is just, I think, the best one I've seen so far. So it's just really tough competition. So we're gonna, and I can't believe that little fox just looking into the camera. That's the cutest thing ever. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. All right, now for our next two here, it looks like she's having a little fall, like Halloween picnic. So taking a look at this one on the left, it looks like this player is celebrating the Nightmare Before Christmas or Halloween through having a little Halloween themed picnic. And it is a cute scene. I like how open and grassy the area that she chose to have the picnic in is, because it looks like she's like kind of out in a field or in the wilderness or in a big park, and those are like the best places to picnic. So it's cute and fun. And then also the fact that her avatar is like pointing over at it. Now, one big critique with this one is that, you know, considering it is a decor challenge, I would love to see like a little bit more happening. And again, we got all these new Nightmare Before Christmas items. Now, I know not all players have unlocked them from the Star Path. Not all players have bought them from the premium shop. So maybe this player just doesn't have those items. That's always worth considering. So let's go to the next one. All right, now looking at this one here on the right, we have the iconic hill right behind me here. She also is standing above the Well of Souls, one of my all-time favorite items from the very first Halloween Star Path. We also have the Halloween bench behind me, and this is also from the very first Halloween Star Path. Additionally, you know, she has the little trick-or-treat candy box here. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas fountain here. We have the tonics and poisons here. I really like what she's done with this. The pose is also very fun. And let's not forget she's wearing the Jack Skellington costume. So between these two, I think the one here on the right is an easy pick for me. All these two are fun. Okay, let's go with the one here on the left first. All right, so I love the face paint. I love the black and orange backpack strap she has here. So her outfit is awesome. The knee-high socks, just a great outfit overall. Now let's talk about the settings. She is mixing together Christmas and Halloween so well. We have these big candy cane trees. We have the Halloween Town Arch. We have the Halloween fountain. We have the Mickey Mouse shaped pumpkins. And also, if you look in the foreground on the left-hand side of this photo, there's like a green stream dropping down, and that's another one of the fountains right here in the foreground. I also love that she mixed some different styles of bushes in to give it a little bit of extra green. Overall, I love her outfit. I really like her setting. This is such a fun submission. Well done. All right, now this one here on the right, and this player has been having fun with the new roses. I love that she's got the roses drop down. We have the Ursula Dream Bundle statue here. We have the Halloween Town Arch. And I love that she chose to take this photo right in front of the Nightmare Castle. The Nightmare Castle definitely feels like something that could fit into this theme. I mean, besides, we're talking about the Nightmare Before Christmas and the Nightmare Castle, so they work really well. I think the Haunted Mansion with the Halloween skin is way better for this, but not all players are going to have that, and this one does work well. I also really like all the spooky trees she put around and the fact that she's wearing Jack's outfit. Now, between these two, I'm going to have to go with the one on the left. And the big reason is, you know, we're talking about celebrating the Nightmare Before Christmas, and the picture on the left is just packed with things that do that. We have the candy cane trees to symbolize Christmas time. We have the pumpkins and all of the Nightmare Before Christmas decor to celebrate Halloween itself. And then the overall darkness of the picture. If you look at the one on the right, it's bright, it's sunny, it's fun. But if you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town is none of those things. Maybe fun if you're a sadist. The one on the left gets my vote this time. All right, on to our next two. We're gonna look at this one here on the left. She's got on Sally's outfit. Also really like the way she did her hair. It's styled like Sally's, which is a really nice touch. She included the Zero Fox, we have Zero's Doghouse, we have the iconic hill, we have the Halloween Town Arch, we have the mayor's vehicle here as well. We even have the tonics behind me here. Now, this player chose to take this photo in the meadow with a sunset and the time rift opening up behind them. Maybe the time rift is to symbolize traveling to different universes, kind of like Jack went to Christmas Town, and when he sent the kids to go grab Sandy Claus, they ended up going into Easter Town instead and getting the Easter Bunny. So there's some, you know, like interdimensional travel there, if you want to call it that. So maybe that's what the rift symbolizes. I will say, I love the setting she's done, but again, you know, Halloween Town is so dark and dreary. A beautiful sunset is nice most of the time, but there's some themes that it doesn't mix in quite as well. That said, I have way more positive stuff to say about this photo than I do negative. I really love her hair and her outfit. I think that's like one of my favorite things about this. All right, now on to our option on the right-hand side. This player chose the Forgotten Lands for their submission. We have pumpkins galore. She's got the Jack Skellington outfit on here. She's holding the spooky squirrel. We once again have the Halloween Town fountain behind me here. There's also the Halloween organ that I haven't seen too much of yet. We have the Halloween Town arch right in front of the Nightmare Castle. And then, of course, on the left-hand side, if I haven't mentioned it yet, we have the iconic hill. Now, I do really love the setting for this one. And I think the colors and the aesthetic of the one on the right definitely feels more like Halloween Town or Nightmare Before Christmas. But the one on the left has like every single Nightmare Before Christmas item, with the exception of the little Jack in the Box. So this one is pretty tough. And I love the outfit on the one on the left. That's like my favorite thing about it, but I have to remember this is a decor challenge. And if we look at the one here on the right, I like the way they position their hill a lot more in this one. This is the angle in which we saw the hill in the movie, just straight on like that, a complete side angle so you can see the coil. Now, if we go back to the other one, this one is kind of placed facing us instead. So it's kind of harder to see like the coil. And I know that's like, you know, not a crazy critique, but if we're celebrating Nightmare Before Christmas, I love to see this hill from this angle because it does celebrate it. That was an iconic scene, and it's one that will always stick with most people that watch that movie. So I like the placement of the decor in this one here. I feel like it's more set up to like build a yard or area that celebrates Nightmare Before Christmas. Whereas the one here on the left, the sunset is just a little too bright and happy, and a lot of the items are just kind of placed against this like back wall. It looks really cool, but I like the vibe that they're doing more here on the right. Either way, these are both so good, and it was so hard to choose. Well done, you guys. All right, next up, we got some good ones here. Looking at this one here on the left, she's in front of the wishing well here, and unfortunately that wishing well is blocking the cool decor that she's made. Let's talk about what we have behind her here. We have an entryway with the Halloween Town arch, and then we have the Halloween Town fountains right here behind her, and through the archway a little bit behind her here we have the iconic hill. I like her outfit as well. She's got the Jack Skellington outfit, she's got the backpack with the orange and black straps, really fun, but I really wished she would have gone into furniture mode and just moved that well out of the way, like before taking this shot. Since this is a decor challenge, the well is just blocking so much cool stuff she did, and it's a shame that it's kind of just like right in the way here. That said, she chose a really great setting, and I can applaud the effort in the photo. Now, this one on the right may be leaning in towards one of the best one we've seen, and for one major reason, and that reason is lighting. Oh my God, the lighting in this is magnificent. We have the iconic Nightmare Before Christmas hill, but the way that blue and purple light is emanating from behind it is so incredible. That's one thing I've always loved about Dreamlight Valley, is the way you can play with light when you're designing and decorating, and this was just really well thought out. She's also got Zero with her. She's got Sally's dress. We have some pumpkins. We have the tub of Halloween candy like right below me here. Overall, I just love the way this decor is displayed, and she really knew what she was doing with the angle of this shot. So we're gonna go with the one here on the right. I don't know what I just stumbled across, but this is the scariest thing I've seen all day. All right, we have our last two pairs to vote on here. So, starting with the one here on the left, the setting is great. I love that he's right in front of the archway. We have the iconic hill right behind him here. Now, I am sad that the hill wasn't placed like, turned, because you can't really see the iconic angle of the hill here, but I do love the setting. I love the darkness. I like his outfit, and, glory to the Pumpkin King. He even has his own little crown. The shadow squirrel is also a nice touch. Next up, we have the one here on the right, and I'm loving this shot. One thing I'm really big on is not only worrying about your background, but your foreground as well. And this player did that so well. On the right-hand side of the photo, like right where I am, there's this big curving tree that goes up on the right-hand side. And then in the middle, we have that big purple bush at the bottom. And then on the left, we can see the stacked bricks for one of the Halloween Town archways. Now, beyond that, we have our character and the shadow squirrel. I love her outfit, definitely monstrous, gives me Halloween Town vibes. They didn't go with a Jack or Sally like a lot of people did, but they look like they could fit in with Halloween Town. Now, if we look at the rest of the decor here, we have some resting benches that are just covered with grassy patches. We have the Halloween Town fountain here. And I love that the pirate treasure chest back here is almost looks like a coffin that's hanging open. And the glow behind this raven is really cool. It doesn't really have anything to do with Nightmare Before Christmas, but I don't know, it looks neat. Now, one of my favorite things is back here in the back, we can see the hill. I love the angle in which it's represented, and I love that we have some more pumpkins and that she's got this fencing kind of around it. Overall, very dark, very spooky, great Nightmare Before Christmas energy. So we're gonna go with the one here on the right. Now moving on to our last two options of the day. Starting with the one here on the left, she has the outfit from the Ursula Dream bundle. She has on the broken wings. We have the new pirate chest here, some jack-o'-lanterns, some pumpkins, and of course, we cannot forget that we have the big old haunted mansion back there, which is decked out for the Nightmare Before Christmas. On the far right-hand side, you could barely see it, but I see a glimpse of the Halloween Town arch here. I just wish it had been part of the photo somehow. There's not a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in the photo, aside from the haunted mansion, which has a ton of it, but that's just one item. So I would have loved to have seen more. Like I said, I know that stuff is from the premium shop and the Star Path, so maybe they just don't have any of it. Though with that said, they did stick with the theme. So good on them for that. Now moving on to the one here on the right, the last photo we'll be reviewing. So again, we are here in the Forgotten Lands, a great setting for this challenge. I love her outfit. I like the smirk. She's got the Jack Skellington costume, the hair from Hocus Pocus, and Jack Skellington is the Pumpkin King. So what better place to glorify that than a pumpkin patch? So that's fun. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas fountain here. Once again, love to see it. That one's really cool. And then we also have the Halloween Town archway with these two street lights on the side and these two thorny pillars. This player also is using the Halloween tree from last year's Halloween Star Path. Really cool to see that. Just means this is an OG player. And then down here on the left-hand side, we have the little Halloween candy bucket. All in all, really fun. I like the Jack Skellington in the pumpkin patch. Now, I know in the movie he never stood in a pumpkin patch, but I feel like this player is hey, he's the Pumpkin King. So I think they understood the assignment, so to say. That's what the kids say, right? Between these two, for the final one here, the final vote is going to the one on the right. The left was cute and fun and very Halloween themed, but the one on the right I feel like celebrated the Nightmare Before Christmas a lot more. So this one takes the cake. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it. My worst performing Dreamsnap of all time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether it's about my Dreamsnap submission or the new challenge or the results we're seeing from the Nightmare Before Christmas challenge. I'd love to hear how you're feeling about Dreamsnaps right now. In addition to that, I really would love to show you this beautiful Nightmare Before Christmas area I've built in my valley. But if I did, you would definitely recognize my Dreamsnap if you came across it. So I'm just gonna have to wait until next Wednesday to show that to you guys. And hopefully we do good on that Dreamsnap. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a massive favor and hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. Guys, this weekend I have a massive video coming to you. It's going to be my first ever vlog video. Now I know a lot of you guys watch for Dreamlight Valley and gaming content, and this will be related to that, but it's going to be something entirely different. It's going to be a video from me to you saying thank you. And if you're curious about my career in content creation, I've been doing this for over 3 years as a full-time job. If you're curious about how that started, how that happened, the high points, the low points, and exactly why this milestone meant so much to me, then just keep an eye out for this weekend's video. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck on your Dreamsnap challenges.